How's it going? This is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man, May 7th, I think it is. And this show here is to educate, to entertain, and defend everybody on the planet at least once. I want to give a shout out to Trevor or Travis or somebody yesterday. I got a $2 video chat. I think it's not a video chat. I don't know what it is. Super chat. Somebody gave me $2 for super chat. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm new at this, so it was supposed to make my nipples hard or something. There you go, Travis. No, as soon as I figured out, you'll get your $2 worth. But coronavirus, Cavona, those bastards that killed Kenny. No, it's nothing to laugh about. It's sad, sad, because people are still dying. Every day they're dying, and there doesn't seem to stop to it. And there's a lot of places aren't going to be opening. A lot of the businesses are going to go under, and a lot of people aren't going to go back to work. So that's really sad. But today I'm having a no-bake cookie. This is energy efficient. Didn't have to use the oven or anything. Pickle. I'm going to dill pickle. Let me see. Some water. And a cracker eating a cracker. Oh, that's funny. No, what makes me mad though still is the meat and stuff that they wasted. I'm not for sure, if they killed a lot of cows and a lot of pigs and a lot of chickens like that. Like my idea before was to take them, like open range here in Idaho. You can take it in Nevada, let them go, and then have a hunt this fall. Go out there when everything's settled down and stuff, and have them marked. Mark them good. That you know which animals you can kill, and have a family go out there and kill them a beef and kill them a pork and stuff like that. But if they didn't want to do that, there's another idea. Donate them to the zoos, because there's lions and there's tigers and there's alligators and a lot of stuff that eats meat, And I just can't believe that they killed pigs and cows and chickens and stuff like that and just buried them. No way, man. You can't be that fucking stupid. And dump milk out, zoos need stuff like that, because people aren't going to zoos, so they need to stay open somehow. They still need to feed those animals. And here in America, they're dumping that shit, in my mind, it makes sense. There's something going on here. They're collecting insurance off of it or something. They want you to feel sorry for these people. They're dumping thousands and thousands of gallons of milk. And almost every state has zoos. You know what I'm saying? So wherever these people are dumping that stuff, they need to donate those animals and that milk and eggs and chickens and all that stuff to the zoos. I just don't know how society became so stupid. I don't know, man. They're just fucking dumbasses. The thing is, I'm pretty sure they get insurance. They have insurance to collect on it, and then the taxpayers have to pay for that. Our insurance is going to go up. America, land of the free, home of the slave, man. Land of the free, home of the slave. Remember that. And yesterday I was talking about symbols and stuff like that. Like the symbol of the Mormon Church, of course. It's a satanic symbol, and I know the members don't believe it. But what church back in the day, probably 40, 50 years ago, not even that long ago, but anyway, when you go through the temple, if you told what was going on in the temple, it'd cut your throat, rip out your heart, or disembowel you. Now that's Christianity right there, man. That's Christianity. They're Satanist. The bottom feeders don't know that. They're just stupid. They're just stupid people. They donate the money, donate their time, donate their food, donate whatever. And the higher ups eat it alive, man. But we're talking about symbolism, skull and bones. Most of those people are from New World Order, the Illuminati or whatever. Skull and bones in Harvard. I think it's Harvard. But see what's weird about that. I'm not for sure, but I've heard rumors that in Skull and Bones they have a skull in there, in the building itself, and they say it's Geronimo. It's the skull of Geronimo. I don't know if that's fact or fiction. It could just be a rumor. It could not even be a skull in there. But some people say there's a skull in there, and it's Geronimo. Okay, this is what's strange too. Like I told you, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday was May 1st is Illuminati Day. Excuse me. Just ate a bunch of stuff before coming on here. It's Illuminati Day. Okay. And when they went and got Bin Laden on May 2nd, SEAL Team 6 went in there, got Bin Laden. They recorded it, shot it up on a satellite, and the people back in the United States was watching it. Hillary was there, Obama was there, a lot of the generals were there. Probably some people from the Skull and Bones. They probably watched it too, of course, because they're the World Order, Illuminati people. But the thing is, when they went over there, that operation was called Geronimo too. So, it's kind of a strange coincidence that the Skull and Bones has a skull of Geronimo in there. I don't know if that's fact, but it's rumored that they have a skull in that building, and it's the head of Geronimo. And it's strange that the Illuminati, when they went and got Bin Laden, the operation was called Geronimo. Maybe it's just a coincidence. But everything's lined up. They don't need us. Like I mentioned the other day about the lady at City of Burley. Get rid of her. I don't care about her. I don't want to know her. I don't care. You just put up a ATM type thing. You punch in your number, punch in your money. They'll give you a receipt. You're on your way. 24 hours a day, So you don't have to be there 9 to 5 or somebody waiting at a window or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But everything's going to be automated here pretty soon. Probably not in my lifetime, because I'm 60 now, and average age is like 70, so that's 70 years old. That's what it says in the Bible, 70. That's like from the generation of the fig tree, 1948 to 2017, 70, one generation, and that's past. Now we're in the apocalypse, 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, tribulation, or whatever the hell you want to call it. That's what we're in right now, and then at the end of days. But China, I don't know what to say about China. China can come over and kick our ass whenever they want. They can come over here. They have no problem with it. They can get whatever they want from us. I bought a lot of stuff out of China. The only reason why is because we couldn't get here in the United States. We could not get the shit that, especially in a small town. We have Walmart. Whatever Walmart has is mainly made out of China anyway. But you can't get stuff like Ace Hardware too, and all that stuff. It's coming out of China. The metal bolts, washers, and stuff like that, all made in China. Still, and it's cheap, man. The nails aren't what they used to be, and we did it to ourselves. Because I've bought thousands and thousands of dollars out of China, but we did it to ourselves. And the coronavirus, I don't know if it's gonna start getting up higher and higher because they're opening up more things, or what's going on. But people aren't going to be going back to work. It's like that $1,200 stimulus or whatever. I still haven't received mine. What's strange, it's not strange, it's not funny, whatever. I may not get it. I don't know. But if I do, I'll tell you guys if I get it. But the people in the Cache County Jail right now, there's some people there that's already received the stimulus check. Somehow it got into their account, and then the relatives put it on their books in the jail. Okay, they got their money. They're in there having a good time. And some people that are passed away, they're dead, man, and they got a stimulus check. But the vets, as far as I know, the vets have not got any. And you go to the internet to try to find out what's going on with the vets, they haven't a clue. They don't fucking care about the vets, That's why 20 vets kill themselves every day, is because they've been lied to, man. They've been lied to. And they say they'll take care of us and this and that. When the time comes, they don't give a fuck. It's just bullshit. It's like right now, it's revelations. People need to reveal everything that's going on. But I know DFAST has nothing to do with that. I call them dumbasses. But another thing, I got to stand corrected on that one, because I said there was a lot of people that were working there. There were people of color, colored people, black, Afro-American, whatever. There is. Most of them I talked to are them. But I remember I talked to this one lady that she was a fucking bitch. And because I told her, I said, well, he promised me in the guards, when I was in the guards, that as soon as I turned 60, I'd start getting my paycheck. And she says, I'm the one that takes care of this. I'm the one that does it. Blah, 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 blah. She's in charge, but I know she was a white lady. So somebody needs to find out DFAST what the hell's going on with that lady, man. Because vets shouldn't have to wait 90 days. They should never have to wait 90 days because they sent me a letter a year and a half prior, and then I called them and they said wait 6 months out. I waited 6 months out, got all the paperwork done, everything was good. When I turned 60, nothing. So I call them up, and he says now you got to wait another 90 days. What the fuck? All they got to do is fucking push a button, man. Push a button. It was direct deposit. They had everything. Why does it take another 90 days? You know, I retired in November, didn't get a check till February. And then the back pay was lost because they said they didn't have the right router number, you know. No, somebody needs to check into DFAST and help out the vets and stuff. You know, I'm sorry about the people that are medical, you know, the doctors and the paramedics and the nurses and stuff like that. I feel sorry for those people right now. But personally, that's the job they applied for, that's the job they received. That's what they wanted to do. You know, so they take their life in danger. You know, it's like a truck driver. Truck drivers die every day. Every day a truck driver dies. You may not realize it, but they do. They die every day. Could be their mistakes. Could be somebody else's mistakes. But every day a truck driver dies. And that's the job they chose. They chose that job. Same with the policeman. Same with the fireman. You know. So the people that are on the front lines with the coronavirus, you know, I feel sorry for you. But that's a job you took, you know. And people should be prepared. We should have been prepared for this for a long time. You know, there should have been an antidote. This should never have happened because it's a weapons of mass destruction. This is a weapon of mass destruction. All of us have it. China has it. Russia has it. United States has it. Probably North Korea has it. Little Kim, you know, probably. I'm not for sure. But China, the United States, and Russia for sure, you know. And why the fuck do we have it? All it is just made to kill people. You know, it's there to kill people. That's all it's made for. You know, it's stupid. It's biological, man. And what's weird is it's like a time release. You know, it can take up to 4 days before anybody even knows. Now that's the scary part. 4 days. You know, a truck driver can go from the eastern coast. He can infect 1 million people in 4 days. You know, just go to the world's largest truck driving place, be infected, infect those truck drivers. They'll start going to different places, you know, distribute their stuff, and they can infect 1 million people in you know, less than a week. One person, very easily, if he's a truck driver. That's kind of depressing. I don't know what's going on. Let me see. Freaking the politics. That's just bullshit, the politics and stuff like that. But I do want to give a shout out to whoever gave me $2 yesterday on the super chat. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, you know, because I can't read the names and stuff like that when it goes up, and I just don't know. But thanks a lot, and let me see what else is going on. Planting a garden. Everybody needs to plant a garden, you know, because the price of beef, the price of pork, chickens, eggs, all that shit's going to go up, skyrocket. You're going to take your girlfriend out, it's going to cost you $50 to get a Whopper at Burger King, you know, because price of meat's going to be so high. I just can't believe that those people were killing those farm animals and stuff like that, you know. And they were recording it and put it on national television so everybody could see that. There's something behind that, you know. It's some sort of subliminal shit, you know, because they could have donated it to the zoos. The zoos would have took it. They would have killed those animals. They would have fed the tigers and the lions and throw the chickens to the alligators. And, you know, there's a lot of zoo animals that eat meat. And there's a lot of them that they're plowing underneath vegetables and stuff like that. Wherever that they are, there's probably a zoo in that state, you know, and they could have donated that stuff. Like I was saying, you know, have an open range. Let us hunt it, you know. As soon as this stuff mellows out, just let it hunt. You know, go out and get your cow, get your pork, and stock up for the winter. But yeah, we're in the end. You know, what's called revelations. We're there. You know, we're there. You got to be aware of false prophets. You know, and I just can't believe how people fall for this stuff. I just can't believe it. You know, like I said before. I've lived here all my life, land of the funny underwear, and you tell them what's going on, and they don't believe it. You know, they haven't a clue. They don't want to listen. That's the thing. They're just too brainwashed. They think you're lying to them. But it's very easy to find out. Why would the Church of Satan and the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints have the same symbols on it? And the one in Nauvoo, I guess they have the all-seeing eye, and different stuff like that. And people are starting to see the upper echelon, not the top, but people that's been there 40 or 50 years or whatever. They're getting out. The people that are still in there, the bottom feeders, I call them bottom feeders. They're the ones that really support the church, and the church supports them. They give them food and stuff like that too. But some that's been there quite a while know what's going on. They know it's bullshit. It's not a true church at all. Not a true church. It's funny because I'm gonna bitch about the Mormons again. Okay, like a few years ago, there's this little girl. They have testimonies. They have testimonies. You go up and say, "Oh, well, I know Joseph Smith is true or whatever." He's a true whatever. I don't know what they do, but anyway, this little girl went up. She's gonna give her testimony. She's like about 11 years old or something like that. She said she was a lesbian, and she was proud to be a lesbian. Next thing you know, man, they cut her mic off, because then it was against the religion to be homosexual, gay, lesbian, or whatever the fuck, And then the laws pass that if they don't let the gays in, they'll lose their 501(c), just like that. Boom! All of a sudden, yeah, all the homosexuals come on in. That's what they need. Everybody that's watching this, if you know anybody that's gay, there's a gay bar Saturday night. Tell them to get drunk. Tell them to go to the Mormon church, man. Tell them they want to be baptized and all that shit. Tell them you want some food box and get their electricity paid. Everybody that's gay, go to the Mormon church, man. Yeah, they love you. I don't, because I don't understand gays, and I'm kind of stubborn, so I'm too old to learn. I don't want to learn, so the Mormons will help you out. So if you're gay and lesbian, transsexual, or whatever the hell, just go there and tell them you want a food box. And it doesn't matter if you have alcohol in your breath, because here in southern Idaho, from Idaho Falls to Twin Falls, they're harvesting grain and stuff like that for Coors and for Budweiser. Most of those guys are LDS farmers, and they pay their tithes to the church. So it doesn't matter. If you got alcohol in your breath, go to church Sunday morning. Tell them you want to be baptized, and then tell them you want a food box. So I'll pass this on to all the gays and lesbians out there. Become an LDS. Yeah. Let's see what else is going on. Cinco de Mayo, I didn't hear any Spanish music in this neighborhood because it's like 50-50 where I live. 50% Hispanic and 50% white. On Cinco de Mayo, you hear somebody blasting out their Hispanic music and stuff like that, Mexican music or whatever you want to call it. This year I didn't hear anything. I heard a barbecue going, but it was like classic rock and roll. Just across the street they were playing classic rock and roll. People next door had a barbecue. Nothing, Nobody played any Hispanic music. But like I said before, I worked at the beat dumps, and they said that they celebrate Cinco de Mayo more in the States than they did ever in Mexico. And let's see, what else is going on? The weather's warming up. Got a garden going. Got it halfway done. Tomatoes, peppers. And this year will be my first year of garlic. I'm planting some garlic. Going to make some seeds, so I'll have garlic again next year instead of buying it because it was pretty spendy. And the weather, man, the weather's crazy because we had some 50-mile-an-hour winds. And I don't remember winds like that when I was a kid. See, the government's screwing with it. It's the HARP up in Alaska. Somehow they screw with the weather. And it's starting to piss God off. We shouldn't be doing stuff like that. But they're all Satanist, All of them are Satanist. And they don't need us because everything's lined up. New World Order. Everything can be run by robots. And they have to get rid of us because there's too many people and we're polluting the planet. The planet won't survive with all the stuff that we're doing. So they have to get rid of us because we're useless, I am, you are, And we'll see how the population goes down in November, December. We'll see if there's many babies born or more. If social distancing slowed it down, or if being together had more sex, or what's going on. But what's strange is, like I said, gay and lesbians. A little girl went up and said she was a lesbian at the age of 11 or 12. Some people know that, They know that they don't like the opposite sex. They know that. They don't want to be with the opposite sex. But it's not like 50 or 60% because it's like a trend, you know. A whole bunch of them start going to the other side. And the government wanted it that way, so they would slow down on the population. But what's crazy is transgender, cross-dressing kindergarten readers, or whatever the fuck they are. I don't know what the fuck they are. But see, those people, they shouldn't be allowed to go into kindergarten and teach the little kids. A little kid should know what they are, if they're male or female or whatever. They shouldn't have a transgender go in there when they're like 4, 5, 6 years old, because their minds aren't developed, and they'll teach them bad habits and bad things. I'm not saying you're bad, because I'm not judging you. I just don't understand it. And it's the same way in the military. When I was there, it was don't ask, don't tell. And now, like I said, you can see a lieutenant colonel on his day off, mowing the lawn in a miniskirt and a tank top and high heels, and nobody would say a thing. Makeup and lipstick and, oh well, earrings, That's the way the life has changed. And maybe I'm in them wrong. I don't feel like it, though, because I honestly don't think it's right. And I don't think it's right that we make bombs and stuff like that to kill people. See, all the money that we've wasted, we could add weapons of mass creation. Like I've said before, the Missouri River and Mississippi River flood out all the time. All the time they flood. We could add pipelines going in from there into Kansas, because Kansas is going through a drought. And that's where we get our food. A lot of those places, Nebraska, Kansas, and stuff like that. They grow a lot of vegetables and corn and different things like that keep us going. And if that dries out, we're not going to have any meat. We're not going to have any fruits and vegetables, and it's going to be pretty high to afford to eat and stuff like that. And in some countries, it's pretty expensive to eat. I know this lady in the Netherlands, she said that she doesn't go out to eat. She hasn't went out to eat forever because it's just too much. It costs too much. But we're fat Americans, and, we have to eat 3 or 4 or 5 times a day, every day, What else is going on? Let me see. That's about it. This is my whatever you call it, my logo. Brandy. It's called Brandy. This is lunch with the one-eyed fat man. Oh, let me tell you. So if you get Corona more than once, Corona Extra. There you go. Corona Extra. People are telling me, don't be so negative. Don't be so negative. What a warped sense of humor. But this is Lunch with the One-Eyed Fat Man, May 7th, 2020. Be safe and God bless.